What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Reviews from the Mail Truck. Happy Friday, the last episode of the week. Should be, unless I decide to do one tomorrow, but we've already done 4 this week. This will be the 4th, so I think we're good on this week's uploads. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good. Happy Friday. Hope your weekend is planned out, and maybe, I hope that you do nothing this weekend by choice. Just sit inside, just relax, and all that, because if I had 2 days off, that's what I would do. I don't know if I'd even get out of bed, to be honest. I'm very jealous of you 5-day-a-week folk that are out there. But whatever, that's besides the point. Back in the truck with no cup holder today, so we got to do a soda because I needed the bottle cap. So we got a cherry, I can't talk today, we got a cherry 7-Up. I don't think I've had this before, so we're trying it. I really don't remember if I ever had this before. I don't think I've ever seen it before. It's possible. I'm a guy that typically does like to go after cherry sodas if I see them, so it's possible I've had this, but I certainly don't remember it. Caffeine free, 240 calories per bottle, 65 milligrams of sodium, and a whopping 64 grams of carbohydrates and 63 grams of sugar. So that is 64 grams. Yeah, 63 grams of sugar. It's just hard to read for some reason. So yeah, not the greatest thing for you, but when you get a soda, you shouldn't expect that. So, it is what it is. Calorie shit doesn't really matter when you're drinking a soda. Cadillac's driving by. I'm in a fancy, ritzy, ditzy part of town. So, anyways, I'm excited to try this like cherry sodas. Hopefully this one tastes nice and good as well. I'm going to try to speed these up a little. I do too much blabbering, so I'm going to try to make these videos a little quicker. So cheers, love y'all. Let's do this. Ooh. Little backsplash there. I'm going to be honest, I don't like this that much, to be fair. I feel like the cherry flavor is very diluted. So it almost feels like... It feels like 7-Up cherry, but watered down, even though it's out of a bottle. I don't know, the cherry flavor is very mild. Very subtle, I guess would probably be the right word, not mild. But it almost just tastes a little diluted. You get more of like the 7-Up-y kind of flavor, which is really hard to describe, than you do cherry. The cherry is just so faint in there that it would be nice to have a little bit more of that flavoring to really set it over the top. But it's just too kind of diluted flavored in my opinion to really be one that I would recommend. It's not bad though, but there's better options. I think you'd be happier with the Code Red Mountain Dew. That's got a lot more flavor, doesn't taste diluted or any of that stuff. I think that's probably a better choice if you're going for like a red soda. Yeah, I don't like this very much at all. It'd be a good soda to have some gin in. You know what I mean? This would be a good gin and cherry tonic beverage. So that would be good. But just by itself, not my favorite thing. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'd put it. I don't know if I'd ever go out of my way to get this again, just because it is so diluted flavored. Other than that, take care. That's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, we're going to try to speed these episodes up so they're not all 9 minutes long. So I'm not just blabbering on and on and on and on. But if you are interested in more content from me, as I always say, check out the main channel, Camfidence, where we do gaming uploads and gaming reviews. I've been religiously uploading Golden Tee videos, which I know Golden Tee is like weird. especially in 2025. But they just released Golden Tee Arcade Classics on PS5, so it's a bunch of old arcade Golden Tee games. I'm having a fucking blast with that. I don't know why, but I'm just having an absolute blast. It reminds me of like QWOP or something. It reminds me of like a physics-based game, but it's really not. You know, you're just using the trackball, the virtual trackball. But it's so much fun. It's so challenging, and it just makes for a lot of really weird, funky mess-ups that are comedic and stuff. So I think that content's actually pretty good. So check that out if you're interested. And we will be back for another review on Monday of next week, so we will see you then. Take care of yourselves. Tell someone you love them today. It could change their life. I love all of you, and we will see you guys next week. See ya.